I'm Gus Anderson, Business Development Director for Leonardo DRS in the commercial satellite communications market. Leonardo DRS is a leading COM/SATCOM integrator, and so I'm here today to give you a perspective on the integrator value add for military users of COM/SATCOM. Commercial satellite integrators provide global end-to-end telecommunications services over satellite that are secure, reliable, and resilient to U.S. military and federal government standards. The next several slides depict what integrators provide as a core offering. Although we will be describing the DRS Information and Communications Technology Ecosystem, or as we call it, the ICT, we are also describing the function of commercial integrators in the SATCOM market space. Integrators deliver the kind of information and communications technology solutions you see at the bottom of this slide. Distance learning for schools and universities, telemedicine for doctors and hospitals, emergency response in civilian communities, and a variety of solutions to the military, from command and control to communications on the move to intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance networks, or ISR. ISR is an area of special interest to the United States military and to our allies around the globe. And commercial integrators are one key to bringing reliable ISR to the warfighter. And on that note, I want to turn this briefing over to a few of our experts.
Hello, I am Joe Kobilar, Senior Satellite Engineer at Leonardo DRS. Satellites are the core to any COM/SATCOM network, so I'm going to provide a quick overview of the integrator advantage employing COM/SATCOM capability. On this slide, you see at the top level of our ecosystem are the GEO and MEO satellite bandwidth services currently on the market today. As an integrator, DRS has long-standing relationships with all the major fleet owners and most of the mid-tier and small owners outside of China and Russia. These relationships, both formal in the form of master service agreements and informal in terms of personal connections between our respective teams, are key to us being a strong integrator able to meet DoD customer requirements. The key advantages to having an integrator provide your satellite bandwidth are numerous. For starters, integrators are vendor and fleet agnostic. We look to find the best bandwidth available at the best market price. In short, we are truly looking for the best value satellite solution. Integrators provide complete managed services end-to-end, leaving the warfighter focusing on the mission and not on communications. Integrators are also known for speed to access their networks, speed to scale the network upon demand, and speed to innovate. Lastly, integrators can build security to government standards into their network. More on that later in our presentation. Note also that we include the LEO satellite constellations as part of the DRS ecosystem. While Iridium has been in the government's portfolio for over 20 years, we are currently experiencing considerable new investment in the commercial LEO market, with several new market entrants and even a constellation refresh by Iridium, all providing new services and capabilities that DRS can bring to the warfighter. LEO's promise of gigabit throughput, low latency, and polar coverages, to name just a few examples, will be welcome additions to the DRS ICT ecosystem. Given the integrator advantages referenced earlier, it should be clear that integrators are uniquely poised to adapt the new LEO technology into their networks. But let's be clear, LEO advancements will be a complement to the rest of the ecosystem. LEO will not replace the GEO-MEO fleets, nor will LEO replace terrestrial, but for government and military users, LEO will provide added capability for numerous mission sets.
Hello, I'm Nikhil Janankar, Senior Network Engineer at Leonardo DRS. Satellites are the core of any SATCOM network, but it is the terrestrial design that will directly service the warfighter. In this slide, you will see below the satellite fleets is the DRS terrestrial network that connects a myriad of satellites with Earth stations, also referred to as teleports, and ultimately end users. As an integrator, DRS recognized that it was critical that we develop a terrestrial ground segment that will fully complement our access to the satellite fleets around the world. DRS refers to its ground segment as the Global Communications Network, or GCN. One of the key offerings of integrators is ground segment that provides customers with a full network as opposed to simply bandwidth. DRS is fortunate to have built over time our GCN, a carrier-grade network that connects 6 continents via fiber and microwave. We currently have 7 commercial teleports active on the network, with 5 others on standby for surge and expansion, as well as connection to 3 U.S. Department of Defense teleports. I think it is important to note again 3 integrator advantages already mentioned, as the terrestrial part of any network plays a big role. Those advantages are speed to access, new locations and terminals on network within 4 hours, speed to scale. We can support bandwidth surges within minutes in urgent cases, and speed to innovate. Our networks are adaptable to serve not only current missions, but legacy mission and future prototypes as well. In this next slide, you will see the management level of the terrestrial network. At the center of network operations is operations and security. DRS Global Network Operations and Security Center operates in Tampa, Florida, co-located with our major military customers. DRS GNOSC provides persistent monitoring and control, Tier 1, 2, and 3 help desk services, and streamlined trouble ticketing systems. The GNOSC also serves as a help desk, providing 24/7/365 phone and email communications with the customers, both secure and unsecure. Monitoring and control includes end-to-end monitoring and security of terrestrial core, teleports, satellite bandwidth, remote VSATs, backhaul, and security. Performance reporting is, of course, a given, and top integrators like DRS can also perform network application management. Along with network operations and maintenance, leading integrators also design and build networks to customer specifications. Integrators also perform network engineering, capacity planning and management, integrate LAN and WAN equipment, and cabinet, rack, and hardware into the network. They also build COOP sites and can assist users with terminal activation on the network. As part of managing global networks, integrators are skilled at managing the information technology and application that serve the customers. This slide depicts the services that DRS offers and can manage on behalf of a customer. In short, DRS can serve as a complete IT service management provider, offering services like incident and problem management, change management, problem management, service catalog, and service desk. DRS Service Desk is actually a component of our GNOSC, offering 24/7/365 support for the full range of IT support needs, such as help desk with English-speaking operators to open, track, and report all trouble tickets, immediate response to alarms and customer calls and emails, Tier 1, 2, and 3 IT problem resolution capabilities, 24/7/365, support to data centers and cloud services, LAN and WAN operation support, security operations support, software and hardware support, troubleshooting, repair, and replacement.
Hello folks, Joe Koblar again. In this slide, we depict the most important part of any telecommunications ecosystem. The customers are represented here by the various forms of user interface to the ecosystem. Satellite terminals, fiber or cable connections, mobile device connections, these represent customers' access to the information and communications technology solutions designed, engineered, created, and offered by DRS and other integrators. This is one of the key strengths of DRS and integrators. We have the ability to connect customers and users with almost any technology solution. Integrators connect customers on land, air, and sea. Integrators connect both mobile users and static sites, and large integrators like DRS with a fully developed ecosystem can support any military mission set from C2 to telemedicine to ISR. One of the key integrator benefits is that we are vendor agnostic when it comes to user equipment. Unless the equipment developer or satellite fleet owner themselves have proprietary restrictions on usage, integrators can adapt their networks to any end user equipment. This includes legacy equipment, which is often a requirement for specialized military mission sets, and includes leading edge and prototype equipment, helping the military reach the next level of technical capability to support its missions. And some integrators like DRS even offer user equipment services to include field service support, repair and return, fielding upgrades, and testing and evaluation of new equipment. Another key feature offered by leading integrators is a customer portal. The ICT portal is something that DRS as an integrator offers all its customers. The ICT portal offers a consolidated view of management and operations so the customer can see in near real time how the network and the personnel managing the network are performing. Portals are designed around each customer's needs, but can include views into the trouble ticket status, network status down to the end user device, performance metrics, status of projects or upgrades, and status of personnel critical to managing the network. Integrator portals can also provide visibility into cost accounting to ensure a program is operating within budget. DRS customer portals are secured to DoD and customer cyber and security standards.
Hello, I'm Justin Darren, Senior Manager of Cybersecurity and Information Assurance at Leonardo DRS. As you can see, cybersecurity is deeply integrated into all aspects of the ICT ecosystem. It is important to note that SATCOM integrators can bring the same levels of security provided within government networks into commercial networks and allow them to be accredited to operate to these government standards. For example, DRS applies a cybersecurity framework and methodology across the network that is reviewed and accredited using risk management framework security standards as established by the National Institute of Standards and Technology, or the NIST, the U.S. federal government, and the Department of Defense. DRS's network solution is currently operating under a government-issued Authority to Operate, ATO, and an Authority to Connect, ETC, in full compliance with the RMF Moderate-High security categorization. As part of managing this network, DRS performs all system administration, including engineering and installation for new requirements, as well as performs all data backups on firewalls, email servers, and domain name servers, or DNS. It is important that integrators embrace the RMF process, including the security triad of confidentiality, integrity, and availability, better known as CIA, as well as non-repudiation. DRS embraces the RMF standard, and as part of this, we offer our customers full security operations services ranging from computer network defense reporting, vulnerability management, and risk assessment for patching, testing, development, and management. Security education and training, which follows the DoD 8140 and 8570 compliance, and governance and compliance support to include assisting the government in building their certification and accreditation packets. In short, SATCOM integrators can provide the same security required by government and military customers to ensure they can perform their missions confidently in the security of their communications networks.
I hope this brief tutorial gave you a good idea of the integrator value add for the military use of commercial satellite communications. To recap, integrators bring you a complete end-to-end integrated network that can be secured to military standards. Integrators maximize network optimization and reliability using state-of-the-art equipment and engineering. And integrators can offer you a true best value solution with their vendor-agnostic approach to bandwidth and equipment and price efficiencies through deep experience and connections to the SATCOM market space. If you would like to know more about how SATCOM integrators can help you improve your operations and successfully perform your communications mission in support of the military, feel free to contact me. I can put you in touch with our top experts in satellite communications, terrestrial communications, and cyber. Thanks for your time, and I hope you are enjoying the conference.